What's going on YouTube? This your boy Tate Wilson. That's the first episode of Tay. What you say? Nigga, you know what I mean? You gotta delete that. Yeah, yo, leave it. Just don't delete it, yo.
Nah, yeah.
Whoa, what's good YouTube? This your boy Tate Wilson. This is my first episode of Tay. What you say? You know what I mean? You now tuned into the first episode, baby. We about to go crazy. About to do some real shit. We gonna have some grown man talk. You know what I mean? Something to do in my free time. Look, I got my two bros with me. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourself. To my right. You know what I mean?
The one and only Reggie Street, you know.
You know what I mean? Look them up. Go ahead, bro.
To
the what, man?
the Lute, man. Big Lord. Check me out on YouTube, man. I don't gotta say no much.
Yeah, sure enough. Sure enough, man.
Reggie!
You feel me? But yeah, man. So I got my bro Reggie Street into the Lute. This pretty much like my first little episode. Like I ain't really planning out too much crazy, but we just wanted to. I thought of little topics we gonna touch on, and we just gonna have some grown man conversation and some unbiased conversation, man. We all born and raised in Baltimore, so our first topic gonna be about the different point of views of growing up in Baltimore, because we all grew up in Baltimore different. If you watching, you grew up in Baltimore different than us, and if you not from here, that TV shit you watching about Baltimore, but it's, you feel me? Everything is different, so. I just wanted to start it off with an unbiased conversation about growing up in Baltimore, living in Baltimore. You know what I mean? If you want to take it further, shit, raising our kids in Baltimore. You know what I mean? Like, so you know what I mean? Let's get it. You want to
start with the elder first?
Start with my man Lute, bro. Like,
no, well, yeah.
You feel me?
So for me, I'm East Side. You know what I mean? Everson and Kennedy at 1600 block over there. That's Harford Road and North Avenue, stuff like that. So growing up as a kid, of course you'll hear the gunshots, see the gunshots. You know, your average drug selling and, you know, everybody, like, everything with the Baltimore situation, a lot of other states too. You know, we had WIC, food stamps. This back in my, you know, I said my days. Y'all probably remember, but we had the little paper food stamps.
Yeah,
the money, like the money shit and all that. So we take one of those, probably get some cereal. We used to get food and shit from the churches and things like that. But you know, like being over there, Baltimore is kind of, everybody do the same thing, but it's kind of different, I guess we would say, because they say like East Baltimore, and I'm just gonna keep it 100 because I'm from East Baltimore, but we the ones kind of, you know. Like when we selling drugs, we look like the damn person, you know, the same, you know what I mean? Right. The drug seller and the crackhead, both of them look alike. That's how it is. That's how it is. But East Baltimore niggas do. East Baltimore niggas do get money, but it's like you know, I don't know if it's like a really like a selfishness with it or something like that. But then your West Side niggas, they always the ones was fresh. Fly, you know what I'm saying? Got a couple of hours and stuff like that. But then, I believe a lot of East Baltimore niggas, for us, we the ones that had like the bad temper. Like you step on a nigga's shoes or he kill you over a honey bun or some dumb shit. Like he just, you know what I mean? So East Baltimore is cool, and a lot of us too. We tend to ride for. You know, we really fuck with you. We gonna ride. You gonna ride with you like 100% hands down and all that. But just coming from, like I said, from where I'm at, it was good, decent neighborhood. At this time too, it was love. If everybody knew each other, it was really love like that. Especially when you raised from a block. You know what I mean? I'm telling, like, that's what I really do like about Baltimore. It's not all about the black crime shit and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, if you was around a certain block and all that, niggas had love for you from the kids on up. There wasn't any outsider coming there. That wasn't going down. So that's just a little bit from where you know part of.
So look, was you growing up? Did you have like was your parents together?
No.
Like what was your
my mom was growing up situation? So basically, my mother's situation was like you know how it is, like it was like random guys. So I think my father was locked up at the time. So but my mother, like, she was drinking and all that. So you know I would see a goddamn new guy all the time. All she had to do was go to the bar and then, hey baby, you want a drink? Look, like, you know what I mean? Like, next thing you know, you feel what I'm saying? That's just how it was, like when your moms but thank goodness she wasn't like no crackhead or you know what I mean? Drinking is drinking and weed is weed, but thank goodness it wasn't bad if I saw overdose and needles and shit. Sure
enough. That's what's up, bro. So with my situation, yo, my shit a little different, cause you know I represent West Side all day, Emerson Village, but I wasn't born there from birth, you feel me? So my shit, I was up there since like 8th grade type shit. That's when I first started doing my own shit. But like, it's crazy cause like my mother and my father weren't together, but I just started doing my own thing. You feel me? Like, you know how it is, bro, when your mother working and shit, like she not work, like, you feel me? Like growing up in Baltimore, my mother wasn't work, so I just start, you know what I mean, thugging and dragging. Like, I'm hanging with all these older niggas, you feel me? I'm young as a bit, so you feel me?
What age was that?
Yo,
this
bro,
wasn't still school days.
I was still in school, cause like nigga, I had my daughter. I had my daughter when I was 16. My daughter was on the way when I was 15. So that already tell you what type of mindset.
Yeah.
Like nigga, we jumped off the porch. I'm just hanging. You feel me? Like my mother, she tried her best. Like you feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. I don't like I'm a real one. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I had it hard my whole life. Like, I don't know, when I was like, once I got in high school, it's like I just started doing my own thing. I was never no in a house ass nigga, you feel me? Like I wanted to be out, I wanted to be in the mix and shit. So once I started doing that, like my mother wanting, you feel me? She trying to pay the bills and shit, you feel me? Her and my father wanting together. At this time, my father was in my life and shit, cause that's a whole nother story and shit. Shout out to my pop. You feel me? But when they broke up and shit, like, it was like, basically, I'm just growing up with my mother and shit. So, I'm like, that shit ain't, you feel me? And I used to ask her about my father and shit. And you feel me? Like, that's a whole nother story. But, like, for me, once I start hanging, like, up the village and shit, like, I feel like I really, like, I thought I was a man at a young age. You feel me? I'm young as shit. I was like a freshman. I'm just finishing middle school, going into a freshman year. I got a baby on the way. You feel me? Now I'm a baby having a baby. You feel me? But for me though, like once I start banging up the village and shit, it was love for me. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like niggas. What with me, it was back then. I don't know how the new generation is now, but back then, bro, it was football, bro. It really wasn't. No, it was fights and shit, like, but it wasn't no stupid gunplay like how it is now. Like niggas was playing football every day down bottom. You feel me? I'm meeting niggas just, you feel me? We youngins playing football. That's how that shit started.
And I don't know if y'all had what we had, but we had a PAL center.
Oh, yeah.
This would be for the Boys and Girls Club, and I used to live out Brooklyn over South Baltimore. That shit was ran by the police department. When they shut that down, but movie night, basketball, football, all that shit. That's what I'm saying. So that kept us really out of trouble as a kid and all that.
So for me, it was football. Like I really was into football and shit. And then next thing I don't know, as time went on, shit just started getting worse and worse. And I'm like, man, shit real out here. I start saying niggas I'm playing football with ain't living no more. You feel me? I'm like, man, this shit started getting real. And then you already know I started doing the Baltimore battles. I started rapping. I had my daughter. You feel me?
Real shit. Skipped over everything. We still gotta get that man story.
Yeah, I got.
Cause we gonna come back to that. Go ahead, yo.
Go ahead,
go ahead.
I'm ready. You know, I was ready to go into all of it. You feel me?
We still gotta get him. Don't leave him out.
So, you know what I'm saying? I grew up over west, southwest to be exact, you know. Baltimore, Catherine. Shit, I came up, I had both of my parents in my life, same household my whole life.
That's a different perspective. That's a different perspective.
I grew up, my mother and my father, they was married 10 years before they even had me.
That's
child, you feel me?
That's crazy.
So I got kind of, my parents kind of like old school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My mother had me when she was 36.
Okay.
So
That's see, look.
Mine was 34, 35. Yeah. That's why I actually.
That's way different
you
than.
got brothers and sisters though?
Yeah.
See, I don't got none.
He the only
me. I was the only one. Right. So I mean, I came up like coming up young. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like that spoiled. You know what I'm saying? That spoiled kid and shit. Like I grew up, I had everything, but I got everything. I had no shit with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But we did grow up in the trenches. You feel me? I grew up in the mix with all my niggas. You feel me? And in the neighborhood I grew up in, it was like my whole family from the same hood, bro. Like I'm talking about, I could go 2 houses down, I'm at a cousin's house. 3 houses up, I'm at a cousin's house. Go around the corner, this house, my cousin live here, then my cousin live here, and I got another cousin live here. And my big family, like we was real embraceful.
Not to cut you off, and I'm gonna let you finish. So my shit, nigga, my whole family, I'm literally the only one that rap West. My whole family over East. Like all my family over East, I'm the only one that rap over West. So that's what I'm saying. That shit is different.
Like, and see me coming up, I ain't really you want like I had friends and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had friends that I just grew up with around the neighborhood, but most of the niggas I hang with and I still hang with to this day, we really blood related. You know what I'm saying? So like we all cousins, like it's a bunch of us. You know what I'm saying? And we grew up, you know what I'm saying? I went to Bellow Elementary School, you know what I'm saying? We was in that motherfucker thugging. The whole family. My whole family went there, from my mother to my aunts to my cousins. All us went to the same elementary schools. Most of my cousins went to Calverton Middle. I went to Diggs Johnson, then I left Diggs and went to like Violetville, like this white school and shit. And then I wound up going to Cotton Academy. Then I got put out of Cotton Academy and I wound up going to Southwestern where, you know, that's the mix. You know, I was in the trenches with niggas.
Southwestern with it.
I grew up around all, you know what I'm saying, all the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad.
Same shit, bro.
I'm glad because like that's what I'm saying. I'm glad. You know, that's my first. You know, that's my first time hearing it, and that's what I'm saying. I think out of like maybe like 100% of the Baltimore guys, a lot of people ain't gonna have that same story that you got. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's why I be trying to really tell a lot of Baltimore people, yo, start really sharing these stories. I know some people be like, nah, yo, personal and shit, but I'm saying like people don't understand, yo, shit like that changes the mindset of this Baltimore shit. Because when niggas talking about, like I never even watched The Wire. I used to watch some shit called The Corner. I don't know if y'all remember. So that's what I'm saying. So when niggas be like, yo, you from Baltimore? You seen The Wire? Like I be like, dog, I don't, you know what I mean? Because I'm really out here and shit. Like we really out in Baltimore, like, and some people, we can go downtown Lexington Market to Harvard and shit like that. So, but for, to hear some shit like that, I don't even hear them like that. Like every story is like, oh, my father ain't shit. That's because they always with the mindset and shit. You know what I mean? They don't ever say like, damn, well, why daddy really left?
I mean, that's why I say
that's what I hate. Yeah, like niggas don't really, they don't get into that.
Like I ain't gonna lie, like I know your father. Your father supportive. Yo, his father, how my father is. Straight like supportive and shit. Like I was a hooper. You know what I'm saying? I played basketball, I played football, I played sports and shit. And like I did indulge in dumb shit that I never really had to get into. My homeboys, you feel me? The homeboys I grew up with, my niggas is knuckleheads. You feel me? My niggas, all them niggas trapping, locked up or dead. You know what I'm saying? So the niggas I grew up around, they was doing certain shit, and I'm hanging around these niggas every day. These the niggas I'm hanging with ain't got their parents, ain't got their mother and father together. And that's the niggas I grew up around.
Was it a big age gap or like?
Nah, like a lot, yo. My hope, yo, bro, if you could witness, like, see the niggas I hang with, like, you can see that it's a generation of us, like, we all just, like, it's, the ages don't matter for niggas. Like, I got niggas my age, niggas who older than me. It's more niggas who younger than me. We all hang together. Like, we moved as a unit. Like, nowadays it's a little bit more different because niggas grew up and got lives and shit. But, like, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we all did the same shit. Don't play football, do all this and that. But then you got your mixture of niggas who fell into the streets, who ain't here no more. You feel me? I think I probably was 13 when, you know what I'm saying, I lost my best friend. You feel what I'm saying? So like that shit, you know what I'm saying, I done been through that shit. Like all the shit that niggas talk about, all that, I done been through that. That's why I talk for the, you know what I'm saying, I talk that street shit because nigga, I've been through that shit.
I say, for me, bro, I like once you experience losing somebody, bro, that's when I feel like for me, bro, once I lost Savage, rest in peace, my bro Savage, like shit. You feel me? You got a whole different mindset, bro. Like, fuck all that. For me, it was like, man, I'm not worried about no football now. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna make it out there. You feel me? Cause this shit is real. You feel me? Like, you here with somebody, then the next day they gone. That shit'll do something to you. But like, you feel me? Other cultures and shit, they don't really tap into the mental health of shit. You feel me? Like, that shit really mess with your head, bro. When you young. Yo, we so adapted to this, bro. We think it's normal. It's really not normal, bro. We really like this, bro. Like, it's, yo, even to this day, bro, I'm 28 years old. I be paranoid, bro. Like, I'm telling my girl the other day, I'm like, yo, I think a call for, you feel me? Like, I be on some shit. Like, every time I pull up at night, I'm pulling up, I'm straight looking around, but it's because how we was, the environment we was brought up in, you feel me?
This shit, this shit,
that shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. The craziest shit to me is now I've been in the trenches and been around niggas so much and been in the mix. Nigga, when I hear gunshots, I don't even flinch no more.
Right.
Like, nigga hear that shit, duck. You just be like, damn, nigga just got wore out somewhere. Like, that shit crazy. I remember back in the day, nigga, we used to be underneath cars and shit. Now I'm like, Don't even
That shit
think of, you know what I'm
normal.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, that shit ain't supposed to be normal.
It ain't supposed to be. But it's like, so that's why like a part of me doing this YouTube stuff, I just want to get them a direct input, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, this shit ain't how, it's how, if, I ain't gonna lie, bro, if I could have grew, you know how we say we don't regret nothing, but if I could have grew up a different way, I would have, you feel me? Yeah, I would love to, but this is what we was born and raised about, you feel me?
At the same time, all of that shit that we talking about and how much we been around negative shit, everything ain't all bad though.
Nah, real shit.
It ain't all bad, bro. Think about all the times niggas that had that party and that shake and bake.
Sure
You know what I'm saying?
The
Party Hill, the Docks,
Hill,
shit
all
like that.
that
Niggas
shit.
that had good times.
So look, since he mentioned that, so cause I know you a little older, so was y'all fucking with like the Docks?
We took
Party
over
Hill?
everything. We took over.
He probably had
Club One. Look, ain't nobody get
35 and Hammer J. If you from Baltimore, you know what it is.
Hammerjacks, the Tunnel, Paradox,
Tunnel,
Club One.
goddamn.
Yeah, the Tunnel up there, that's next to the market.
I know, nigga, you was a bitch.
We used to, I forgot what they used to call it, but it was a little spot down there. It's the Muslim temple down there by King Tut. That used to be
I
something.
know where King
That
Tut.
was
You talking about the front?
that building. I'm talking about that building. There used to be a little club right there. I forgot what the fuck was the name, but the whole thing, you name it, dog. You know what I mean? So, but that was back in the day. Just to go back to what you said, as far as like you get traumatized when things happen. A lot of times too, even when people just look at it to the Lute or the character that I created, even with these tattoos and shit, I probably y'all might know, but sometimes I would say it in my songs. But my brother got shot and killed over where I'm from, East Baltimore, so he got shot and killed when he's 19. The other side is the one got 19 on my face, and that I was 10, so me and him 10 years apart and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I got like hella numbers on me. It's birth dates, and you know, people really study my shit, cause niggas thought I probably was a blood or a crip or some shit. You know what I mean? But it's like I got a whole story on me because I just asked my mother like, man, I only got no pictures of my man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you. That's why I fell in love with the Leave a Legacy and the photography. Because I say, yo, you gotta document your own shit because your peoples ain't gonna do it. I tell niggas write their own Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth. You know what I mean? I say you gotta document every move and shit you make.
Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
That's shit though, bro. Cause I ain't got one picture with my best friend, bro. One.
See what I'm saying?
Not one, my nigga. His peoples had one picture for his funeral, bro. To put on. Like, you know how niggas got pictures of like all through the picture work? Bro, yeah, one picture, the cover picture.
I believe you.
And his mother had to hit up one of our classmates just to get that picture.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Even back in our days when we had like cassette tapes and VHS, we ain't really had to the disposable cameras. You got to go to Rite Aids and shit. But this is what I'm saying, and we ain't gonna get into the older. But this is what I'm saying about the new shit now. When we got all these iPhones and all that, it shouldn't be no excuse. Niggas shouldn't be talking about, damn, that's my man James or somebody. I gotta go look at get a elementary school picture. I'm like, yo, niggas was just hanging together.
Niggas don't take pictures with everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. What I still notice about, as far as the block niggas, is that what I'm just saying, as far as the documentation, they really don't like doing that shit. It's understandable though, but at the same time, it's like you really kind of still playing with this shit because certain niggas that have certain pictures of you, 1 or 2 pictures. Oh, that's my man. He be out there doing his thing.
I don't take pictures with every nigga here because I don't know what the fuck a nigga was into.
No, that's real.
I don't know what nobody.
I'm talking about basically. I'm talking about like if somebody doing pictures, like for instance, now both of y'all are good because y'all got music, videos, photography. If you do a photo shoot and shit like that. This is what I'm saying. Y'all already in the Leave a Legacy and really don't even know it. Like my other nephew Simba, every time he out, he recording something. But this is what I'm saying about, because for a Baltimore nigga, we don't have that. All we got is memories. Yeah, yo, man, my man used to fuck the girls and smoke weed, yo. Yeah, you hear all that for 2-3 months and niggas don't even talk about you no more. That's why I told niggas, I said, well, to the Lute, I'm going out like, alright, that nigga gone and all that, nigga type my name into Google, Baltimore Battles, Mr. MySpace, motherfucking photography, you name it, nigga. This is what I'm trying to go out like that. You know what I mean?
Look,
for real.
do you find it weird, right? I feel like I be thinking about death a lot, bro. I don't know what it is. I always think about death, bro. Like not even on street shit, I be feeling like they gonna take me out, or health shit. I be thinking about that too, but I be feeling like when somebody die, bro, like, I be feeling like I be seeing the shit disappear. Like for the first couple weeks is rest in peace, and then after that, it's like I be like, yo, it's like everybody just move on, like life just continue, bro. You feel me? So once I really learned that, I'm like, bro, I got. You know what I mean? Like now I'm at the age where I'm smarter. Like back then, young, like when you met us and shit, bro, I was niggas just I'm with whatever, like whatever the dumb shit, like let's do it. But now I be thinking I gotta think twice, like bro, if the shit ain't worth it, bro, I'm not.
That's why I said it like on my last album, the one when I said, but in the song I don't want to die. I said one of the lines. I said, people cry when you die. I noticed that they treat you like shit on this earth, but want you back. Why be so fake? Why be so late? I said, why have a birthday without no cake? It's just little shit I was saying with like, oh, that's my man, and all. But when you was here, like I couldn't even get $5 from you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, I said some shit in the song the other day. I said, yo, don't give me my flowers when I'm in the grave. Give my flowers now.
Right.
Don't give me my flowers.
Real shit though.
Yeah, but and you know what's crazy? God will let you know who really for you though. Like I mean, like yo, even we just all over the place now, but I just want to hit all these points. Like even when I was homeless, yo, Tay was the #1 person that like it was crazy. He surprised me I'll never forget. He surprised me one day. I was homeless, 2013. You know what I mean? And it was sort of by choice because I had to get away from my family. Like, you know what I mean? So, Tay was like, hey, where you at? I said, nothing. I think I was down the hall. I said, I ain't nothing. She was like, yo, come on up to my job, yo. You know, I got something for you. So I go to the hotel and all that. Him and another nigga was, I don't know if nigga had dreads, but they was outside of, the hotel and all that. So he was like, hey, yo, you know, I want to look out for you or something like that. So he gave me like it was a couple of hours, like enough where, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, yo. He was like, yeah, yo, you know, I asked a couple of people up in the job and all that. Can they whoop you going up? Man. I had like a good little knot, you know what I mean, just to get some food or whatever I wanted to do. And shit like that just goes to show you. And then let me reverse it now, because it goes back to what he said when I first met Tay and them at the talent show and all that. And his that's what I'm saying about how niggas be recognizing niggas' spirit, yo. I really believe in that, and I'm deep into that shit. You know what I mean? I don't really pay the flesh too much mind. Like I said, when niggas look at these tattoos, don't even pay this shit no mind. Like I'm a whole different, you know what I mean, breed with it. But his father, I remember when I first met Tay and them, and you know, niggas, him and Spence went on stage, niggas weren't trying to show them no love. But me and Mac, I told Mac, I said, nah, man, these Baltimore niggas, fuck that. We up in that bitch, like, yeah, don't even know him. Yeah, but the whole time, this is what I'm saying about, but the whole time, his father got a telescope on me. He looking and see who really fucking with his son, you know what I mean? And after that, man, he came to me, Dad, he was like, yeah, man, I appreciate it, man, like such, man. He said, so I appreciate that, man. Like, you know, if anything, let me know. So he said, man, you the one, man. He was saying, like, you showing love, man. I appreciate that. I ain't gonna never forget this. It's shit like that where, see what I'm saying? And this father, that's my Lord, man. Like that, man. I love that man, though. Yeah.
He go my father.
That's my brother, yo. That's my brother.
He go hard for me, yo. He know what's up, man. And that's why I got like, cause me and my father we get into it, but cause like bro said, like a lot of people grow up without their father. So I need to be appreciative that I got my father in my life and he's supporting me, you feel me? So,
yo, everybody go, niggas argue with their girlfriends and shit,
you feel me?
But when you know, when it's real, it's gonna always come back. You know what I mean? Long as I ain't got to fight and fist fight and shit like that, but that's what I'm saying. People know when that love is real, man. You know what I mean? I felt that, most of my, it's sad, but I felt real love mostly from strangers. That I barely even get it from my family, unless if I'm sick or a leg about to get chopped off and shit.
Is our city small as hell, bro.
It is, bro.
Like,
Baltimore small as shit.
You
bro.
think about this, right? I met Tay. Yeah, we used to do the online radio station shit, bro. And I remember Tay heard one of my songs on there. You played it, and that's how we. You know what I'm saying? Wind up like, boy, let's link up. Let's blah blah blah. Do some shit. You feel me? We wind up going to the studio. I had my man recording at his house. So he came through, he bought Cuddy with him. I'm like, the fuck you got?
Right,
oh, no, I was calling him Kev. Like, you feel me? I didn't even know what he was going by Cuddy. I didn't know he rapped or nothing. I'm like, yo, you got Kev, that's my man. Like, we went to school together the whole time. After that, next thing you know, I started meeting other people. We knew Dice. I'm like, well, I remember Dice, kid, hooping and like, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like a full circle of, damn, we probably ran into each other. Anyway, eventually, you get what I'm saying? So like,
it's crazy how the universe work, bro. Like,
battles bring all that shit, right?
The battles, bro, man, all that shit, bro. But like for me, bro, being young, you know, I'm younger, bro. like the battles, the Baltimore battles, really that shit kept us out of trouble, bro. Like you feel me? I don't know how other people feel, but that shit kept us. I don't even. Do you remember? When I first battled, you know, cause we was ready to fight Bones and them. You don't remember?
Yeah, at the burger.
Yeah, and you was like, yo, you stopped it. You was like, yo, instead of fighting, come battle. I'm like, all right, fuck these niggas. Come on, you feel me?
Yeah, he was real angry.
I knew them niggas rap though. You knew both of them already?
Yeah, cause
they was already.
We was really
they
look.
Was rapping already.
We on some young shit, into it shit. Like we ain't fuck with them niggas. They ain't mess with. I forgot what they used to be called. But yo, it was really G-Bay, Bone, all them niggas, and they
trap boys.
Yeah, you feel me? We was really into it, bro, and like every time we met up, niggas was getting into it. I think we seen them at a party. We was ready to fight. Long story short, so I think we was downtown about to fight. Luke like, bro, look, yo, I'm about to put these battles together. Just come battle. I'm like, all right, bet.
Oh yeah, that's the first one.
That was the first. You made me battle Bones, and he made Spence battle G-Bay. Yeah. And then I ain't gonna lie, that nigga G-Bay say we took them niggas mics and rapped on that shit. He said, where that nigga Pat? Pat was like, I'm right here. He said, yeah, shout out, here. Niggas get to going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But that's what I'm saying. But the Baltimore battles, that shit took. You feel? Because it could have went left.
Yeah, that's 2009.
Who knows, bro? I could have lost my life, bro. What of them niggas? We got into it, but you feel me? The battle shit really took. After that, we was doing that shit every week, bro.
And that's what, and you know what's crazy? And a lot, I had niggas did come up to me like, yo, I stopped gangbanging because of this, or yo, you got me on the block, Lute. I don't even sell drugs no more. Like I really didn't. That's what I be trying to tell. Like I said, I'm not a religious person. Like I'm spiritual, but when people become like, it's all stories, it be mind blowing. Cause niggas be like, yo, I really stopped selling drugs just to come down there and see them niggas rap, Lute. I said, damn, like you know what I mean?
Listen, bro. It may not be a lot now. Back then, we was getting 10,000, 5,000 views, 10,000.
Yeah, that was big.
15. I'm like, oh,
we hit 3 million views less than 1 year.
Crazy,
people don't even know this though, that the Baltimore battles and like I said, Smack was gone for a minute, but people don't know the Baltimore battles and URL started the same 2009 in June 2009. That's documented. Like I started them and we saw them in the summertime.
I'm just mad the page got deleted.
Because that's the time when Tay Rock was flipping. He was coming back and forth and shit like that. But when that happened too,
when the page got deleted, it kind of.
That was after that Baltimore was Philly. That was the part two.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just know. One day I went on, I was trying to show my baby mother a battle. Yeah. That shit was gone. Yeah. So but look, it go to show you how big it was though. So anything that's on YouTube now from Baltimore battles is just a re-upload of shit that you feel me? And this shit got hella views. You feel me?
But I really think like I know if somebody out here got the original DVD. Remember the first DVD of it?
Yeah, it was.
Somebody that's the one with Rolling Mook versus Doe when he was talking about he was on the gangland. I think Smurf, but Smurf first battle, he wasn't on there too, but Smurf got big off the Rolling Mook shit and all that one though. But it's a lot. Somebody had that DVD somewhere though. Because that's one thing I was doing. I was trying to make the DVD. I was trying to, this is what I'm saying. Like I was really trying to cause wasn't nobody. I really kind of stepped up because when K Swift passed away, like I was thinking because she was the mold of the shit. She had Next Level, Maison, Deuce, Prince. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, it's crazy.
That's real.
But the Baltimore battles really just came out of like, all right, yo, Lute, you known this shit. Why not give back? Because I never seen a nigga in Baltimore really give back like that. So I said, man, fuck me. You know what I mean? So because Taking them was like, yo, we know Lute. He in MySpace.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean?
Shout out my bro Spence. Spence was on it. We was downtown. Spence, yo, you know who that is? He like that, and this before the show. He like, man, that's Lute, blah blah blah. He on MySpace, you feel me?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was crazy.
I was big on that, yeah.
I used to watch on MySpace like, yo, da da da, you feel me? Yeah. And I ain't gonna hold, bro. I remember my first battle. My first battle was
in the contract talk with Glen Burnie?
Nah.
Oh, you was at the court.
It was the court.
You keep saying mass murder.
I wasn't supposed to battle. That's why you probably
stepped in.
I stepped in because whoever Mass Murder was supposed to battle that day, he ain't come. And y'all was wrapping it up. And Mass Murder.
So hold on, you weren't supposed to battle?
Nah.
I ain't this my first time.
I gotta look them up. I think there's something they might be on it. I seen
YouTube no more. It ain't up.
Well, I'm gonna do a hard search. I'm gonna do a hard search.
Mass Murder's like, man, who want to battle? Da da da. My man's with me. he was bringing me down there. He was like, man, you scared? You don't want to battle, yo. Cause I wasn't no battle rap, but I was like, man. I said, shit, I'll battle him. He was like, all right, cool, come on.
Yeah.
We go in there, he get to rapping something. I guess he was rapping the shit he wrote for the other nigga. He get to talking about my daughter and I got no kids. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, as soon as I heard his first 4 bars, I said, I'm ready to flood him. I'm ready to tell you.
And that's what I think. I don't know who was talking. He was like, yeah, yo, give me in there. I think, I don't know if I came here. I was like, yo, you nice, yo. That's when I think we linked up again and got that one off the Glen Burnie shit. Yeah. And this is what I'm saying about hard work dedication.
That's crazy because I was in college at the time. I had when I did the mass murder battle, that was right before I left for college. I did my freshman year of college. I left. That's why I wasn't coming to the battles as much because I was in school. And I came back home from school just to battle for real.
And that's what I'm saying. Shit like that is like when you get a chance, if you can't find, I know I can find a movie that shit on there. Definitely start like picking like little clips sometimes so niggas can, like shit like that.
I need to start, man.
Yeah, cause that shit be
the TikTok joint, everybody say they started from the
bottom. Oh yeah, I think I did.
I got that battle on there.
Dang, man, shit like that, man. And that be love. And this is what I'm saying about when it all comes full circle that everybody still alive. Most, you know what I mean? Just I'm talking like me, 35. You know what I mean? Just still be around and still, you know what I mean? Just around to talk about stuff like that. Just what I appreciate. You know what I mean?
Sure enough,
bro. That shit was definitely that, bro.
Sure enough.
And this is documentation. That's what I'm saying about as far as Baltimore guys. We have to continue this. And just like y'all, man, y'all going. And that's why I think I used to tell everybody too, like, but any rapper, you know, be wanting to try to make it in the industry. I'm like, yo, look, yo, just do what you love, man, and don't focus, because that shit'll throw you off so much. I'm trying to get signed, yo. But it's like, yo, just do what you know what I mean?
That shit'll come. No, that's real shit, though.
Because people, like I said, think about coming from Baltimore is that a lot of niggas rap and stuff like that. But they don't, it goes back to what I'm saying, they don't leave a lot of that documentation behind though. You know what I'm saying? No. So it's like, what y'all got going and all that, boom, keep the music going, keep the videos, just keep that shit going until you feel as though that you about to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm retired already. 3 years in, so I'm good, because I done had fun with this shit. But y'all keep that shit going, and it might pick up in y'all kids. Yeah, Dad, I saw you on YouTube. I want to rap. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what it came to a point where though, we just love this shit so much. It's hard to stop, bro. It's hard to. How many times you quit, bro?
Yeah, a couple times. I'm like,
bro, I know.
We done had conversation like, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't even know. I'm ready to go with this shit, bro. Like,
and that same day while we saying that shit, we like, you want to go to the studio? Real shit, we straight going there, bro. And I think that's probably why me and bro got such a good connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, we been on the same team, all that. We always just, once we started working, it was just like, let's go in and lock in and do this shit. And every time I'm in the studio with bro, in the studio with me, we having fun, bro.
You feel me?
Enjoying ourselves. That's our getaway. Niggas be like, you want to go to the club, man? Come on, let's go to the studio.
Move, real shit. That shit be, that shit take us.
By the time y'all hit 40, 50, y'all gonna have a lot to look at.
Yeah.
A lot to look at.
But look, so you see how we just talked about growing up in Baltimore, lead to the Baltimore bet, like all this shit play a part in our journey, yo. But everybody's journey different though. You feel me? Like, so I'm getting older. I'm starting to realize that shit. You feel me? Like,
but it goes back to what I was saying before. Now check out how our journey went on, right? All as entertainers now. See, that's what I'm saying. That your average, whenever like goes back to what your average Baltimore so-called nigga or something like that, when everybody look at it from the outside, being in other states, them niggas trapping and shooting each other. They not really they just really getting into that, and these niggas rap, these niggas sing. Maybe with Drew Hill or somebody, you know what I mean, niggas is really making it, but they really getting deep into this shit now. Like, yo, niggas really like can rap out Baltimore, yo. They ain't all that shoot 'em bang bang and niggas, you know, that's why I notice a lot of niggas in the industry, they be trying to pull certain niggas from Baltimore, you know what I mean? But this I remember Bad Hunter Izzy when we did that video and all that. I pulled him to the side and I was really, he ain't do it yet, but I be trying to drop little gems. I'm like, yo, you up in there, yo, like, just think about it one day and start trying to pull certain people like, yo, this man, like, I tell people this all the time. If I got on, because I would do the same shit that I did from when I was in MySpace to Baltimore Battles. If To the Lute was on, and then if I was starting a group and pulling niggas from different shit, the whole group will be called Baltimore, because now I can take niggas from west, south, north, east, and just bring them in. And then that's even bigger, because now it's, the Baltimore shit is spreaded. It's gonna be like that, you know what I mean? Like, who them niggas? That's Baltimore, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying about everybody. Everybody always talk about that crabs in the barrel shit like that. It will be like that until niggas gotta stop thinking so selfish. That's why I said, if it was like 10 to me, we would been on. You know what I mean? Niggas gotta really push it, bro.
Niggas act like that when they say crab in the barrel. The crab ain't supposed to be in no motherfucking barrel.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Don't how you keeping me in this shit, bro? But it comes, though, we gotta show love to each other, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That shit for me.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The city definitely coming together.
No, it is.
It's coming together.
That shit starting to look lovely.
You start saying shit like how white boy just did. The whole he putting these niggas. Man, that
shit starting to look lovely, bro. And that shit motivation, bro. Like
that shit bring me joy in my heart. Like and me even being a rap, that's I'm just no jealous bone in my body. Because if it was, I would have never did the battle. You see what I'm saying? I really